Hare Krishna, dear devotees. In this video, I will show you how I feed the birds at home. There are different types of birds. Some of them drink nectar and some of them eat peanuts. So I feed both the kinds of birds. First, I buy uncooked peanuts from the Indian market and then I roast it. Some people feed the birds for fun, it's good. They like to look at birds. Even they buy some binoculars to look at the birds and relax. And some people feed the birds because they're compassionate for their hunger, so they wanna feed them to give them relief from hunger. And as devotees of Krishna, we feed the birds understanding that every living entity has a soul. In order to get a human body, the soul passes through so many different varieties of bodies. So human body is very rare to get, and that's why these animals need help. When they eat prasadam, they will have a chance to get a human body and then progress from there. So for making a syrup, I use cane sugar. It's vegan cane sugar. They don't use some bones to make it whiter. So usually I take 2 cups of sugar and 3 cups of water. I heat it up until the sugar gets dissolved in water. I don't boil it. There is no need for boiling. We just need to dissolve the sugar and that's it. So if person commits some sinful actions, first person goes to hell as per Bhagavatam, and after coming from hell, the soul goes into lower species like fishes, and then from there comes to the insect form, and that way it reincarnates from one body into another until it gets a human body. So after I prepared, I offer those syrup and peanuts along with other foods. They are very pure foods, that's why I offer it to the Lord. So the soul, as I was telling, transmigrates from one body into another, and once it reaches the human body, in order to reach the human body, it takes thousands of lifetimes for a soul to get a human body. That's why it's very rare case to be born in the human body. And as a grihastas, as family people, our duty is to help all the living entities to come closer to God. So that's why in the lockdown, in the home, if we cannot preach, go out, we can help these animals to get a human body and maybe to become a devotee of the Lord also, because they will be eating prasadam. And prasadam is not different from Krishna himself, and prasadam removes all the sins of the person, of the living entity. In some religions, people say animals don't have soul, but actually Vedas say that every animal, every insect, every tree, every living entity, plant has a soul, and sometime they can take even human body as I and you. So this kind of hummingbird feeders you can get in Dollar Tree. But if you want better version, which I'm going to buy soon from Amazon, I prefer glass, made of glass version, because the Dollar Tree one, it's already getting spoiled. That's why I need to update it. And this bird feeder, when it gets dirty, I wipe it out with alcohol so that bacteria and all different types of microbes, like to remove the bacteria. So this feeder I made myself. It's wooden feeder, but you have to paint with oil paint or some kind of paint so that even in the rain it doesn't get spoiled. And you have to make sure that there is no place for rats to climb. So this is not attached to any surface. It's only hung from the roof. Otherwise, rats will come and eat this prasadam. Of course, we want to feed the rats also. We want rats also to get benefit. But unfortunately, if they multiply, they may cause damage to your house and not so auspicious. So I hang with this kind of rope. I put some hole with drill, and it's a simple design. Birds can come and sit and take one thing, and squirrel comes into this my cycle and steps onto it and then jumps and then starts eating there. So but rat cannot do that. Rat cannot jump. Rat needs a place to climb. And the other way of making a bird feeder is, if you don't have those woods and this is just a pot tray where you have to put the plants and pots. So I put some holes and hung again from the same roof, and there is no place to climb. Only birds and squirrel can jump onto it. But the problem is it's a little bit not heavy, so it keeps on shaking. Birds may get scared, but I'll put here too.